I think there's actually something kind of groovy about the fact that this isn't based on another movie. It's not based on a franchise. It's not based on a character. It's not a reboot, which I don't even understand what that title means. I just think they're remakes. I'm always proud of the fact that I write my scripts from scratch. And one of the things that I like the most, and sitting here now, going around the world, is that I know that there was a day at one time that I sat at a table in front of a blank piece of paper, and none of this existed at all. And until I started filling out that blank piece of paper, this never would have existed. So I can always go back to that day and remember where none of this existed at all until I filled it up on a piece of paper with a pen. Can't write poetry on a computer.
I just don't think anything compares to the community experience you have when you go to a cinema, when you're sitting amongst fellow unexpecting audiences all about to experience something together at the same time. And it heightens your experience to hear people laugh next to you and giggle and gasp and bob their heads to the music. It's just, it heightens it so much. You're never going to have that experience at home quite in the same way if you're on your own, I don't think. Also the fact that it's shot on screen and it's projected on screen. It's shot on film and projected in a cinema. It's a truly cinematic experience. And I know it because I was fortunate enough to see it in person, but these sets aren't added in post. This isn't a CGI feel. There was no green screen. There was no, we'll make it look like 1969 later. Just use your imagination for now. I was there, I got to see it, and I'm telling you, when you sit there, you can feel that. You can feel the authenticity. It's just, you are truly transported to 1969.
In particularly with my movies, I'm going for a whole bunch of different emotions that sometimes are counterintuitive to each other. And part of that is part of what I'm trying to do is I'm playing the audience. I kind of feel my job is almost like a conductor, and the audience is my orchestra. And so I don't make movies for people that just kind of passively sit there and let the images glaze over them. I want them to respond. And so I make them so for the audience to actually react to, not just watch. And so I like the idea that, like, they're laughing, they're laughing, they're laughing. Stop laughing. Stop laughing, stop laughing, laugh. You know, and now when a director can do that to you, and I've been an audience member and directors have done that to me that is an audience having a good time at the cinema. That is why I go to the cinema.